It's extremely challenging for construction and engineering companies to find the right talent and to hold on to it. So this article showcases how a top Canadian company named JV Driver was able to build a strong bench of leaders for the future through a leadership development program that they continued despite a challenging economy. So for many leaders, it might seem counterintuitive to continue a massive leadership development program when the economy is facing a downturn. But for JV Driver, it was a no-brainer. They decided to continue their leadership development program despite a downturn because it was directly aligned with their strategic goal of developing their people.
So JV Driver was trying to solve several big issues with their next generation leader program, one of which was to develop leaders who had the capacity to lead in a complex, multi-discipline business that spanned everywhere from British Columbia to Newfoundland down to the Gulf Coast in the US. And part of their initiative was to grow leaders who could handle volatility and be able to think more strategically and handle the growth of the business. The other area that they were working on was developing leaders who believed what they believed. So one of their major areas of focus is their core ideology of think different, build better, and their core values as well. And one of the pushes of the program was to develop leaders who were consistent in terms of believing in their core ideology and acting in a consistent way across these various businesses.
So JV Driver gained some immediate benefits with this leadership development program because some of the participants developed skills that helped them navigate this tough, challenging economy that was happening right now. They were able to become more supportive and more motivating to their teams that were undergoing some layoffs, which helped the team morale remain high. And then they also developed their strategic thinking. So they developed skills that allowed them to not only navigate these tough times currently, but also better foresee and prepare for future challenges in the economy.
I think the importance in terms of developing leaders is that in most cases, it's your best chance for ongoing success. And in the case of JV Driver, they have a passion for building an enduring organization, one that lasts multiple generations, that survives multiple cycles of business. And to do that, you have to have an incredibly deep pipeline of leaders, and leaders who have the right skills to lead the business and grow it in the future, and also leaders that are deeply aligned with the culture of the organization. And if you're able to build that pipeline of great strategic thinking leaders who develop others, it's one of the best ways to have lasting competitive advantage, especially in a very difficult, volatile market. It's one of the few things that you can do that will protect your downside in a very difficult market.